To quickly kick this video off, I won't be doing these too often. I hope anyway. I just want to have something to put out when I get more busy than I already am. These types of videos will be pretty simple, easy for me to edit, and quick to make, so I can at least try to retain some type of upload schedule, even with everything I have going on. I didn't have the facilities to record a video today to begin with. As you can imagine, I spent a good chunk of time today catching up on certain recent events in our country, and even just here on YouTube, which I'm sure you've all heard about. 2021 is off to a flying start, am I right? What I'm getting at is the universe didn't want me to make a video today, but here I am. Okay, that's enough of the chit-chat. So the Celtics are currently playing the Heat after a bit of speculation on how tonight's events would unfold. At the time of recording this, the Celtics are down 59-60 with 8 minutes left in the third. I'm gonna get one thing out of the way real quick. Peyton Pritchard is a bucket, and I mean a bucket. He's averaging 9 points, 3 assists, and a steal. Sorry about that. He's averaging 9 points, 3 assists, and a steal on 54% from the field and 42 from 3. He was the 26th pick to add on to all that. Also, last game against the Raptors, Smart was I can't talk right now. Yeah, these videos are also going to be sort of just not that much editing, just me talking. So. Also, last game against the Raptors, since Smart was out, he dropped like 23 points. He stepped up. Anyways, that's what I have to say about Pritchard. He's promising, to say the least. To speak on the rest of the team, Jalen and Jason are playing like surefire all-stars. Teague played great in preseason and has had some solid games here and there. Apart from the inconsistency, I like the addition. Thompson's also he's better than I thought he'd be. I figured the pace we use on offense would be too much for him, but he's actually playing really well. Smart's proving he can be a good first option point guard without Kemba around. Robert Williams has made a pretty clear improvement with the extra time on the floor, and Daniel Tice. No joke, his stats this year are pretty much the exact same they are throughout his whole career. Anyways, the only thing this team's missing is a true leader. The absence of Kemba has left an obvious impression on the Celtics. He was the leader of our team. I think the team will vastly improve when he returns, hopefully later this month. Another thing I've had problems with is Brad Stevens' rotations. 2 centers on the floor just doesn't work in a modern game. Teams now are relying on long wings more than true bigs, and just playing 2 bigs just doesn't work with that. Just doesn't work. Even our roster is mostly wings. I think there's only 5 players on the team that aren't at least a hybrid wing of some sort. Anyways, he just needs to find a way to balance the use of Tyson Thompson. Going back to Brown and Tatum, it almost feels like they're competing to be the best on the roster, which I like. Jalen drops a career-high one night, Tatum drops 42 games later. They're both playing elite basketball right now, and it's possible the Celtics team could have an all-star trio this year. One thing I really hope we see here soon is Brad using the big trade exception the Celtics picked up. What I think most people want to see is some bench scoring. We're not a deep team. Even if we're still over 500 without our all-star point guard, pretty much any other injury on top of that, and we're done. I'm especially nervous about the load Jalen and Jason are likely experiencing coming out of a short off-season and more or less carrying the team. If either one of them goes down, it's going to be a bad time. I do like to see Tremont's been getting more minutes, even though he only dropped 5 points starting the other night. That's also the night Pritchard took over, so it makes sense. Mosley surprised me a lot this year. I won't lie, up until this year I sort of clowned on him a bit. It felt like the dude just got paid to lay bricks, to be honest. But he's shooting really well beyond the arc this season at 44%. Right now the Celtics are 5-3 in the 4th seed in the East. Definitely not bad, but the league is sort of a joke right now due to the extended offseason. I mean, come on, the Magic are the 2 seed, the Cavs are the 6th, the Heat, who just went to the finals, are the 10th, and the Raptors, who brought us to 7 games last year, are the 14th seed. Like, seriously? The reigning NBA champions up until like late August or something, and then Eastern Conference semifinalists last year are the 14th seed. The Western Conference is a pretty similar story. Anyways, that's what I have to say about the Celtics right now. It's still early in the season, so there isn't much to go off, but especially without Kemba, I like what I've seen so far. I'm not worried about this team for the time being. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.